Check, baby. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're on. Hey good people, it is Tashira from Politics and Fashion here today with a video that is all about a wardrobe basic or a wardrobe essential refresh. Now, I checked YouTube and the last time I did one of these was last year. I believe it was like late summer, and it makes sense because I noticed that a lot of my basics were starting to wear a little thin. Some things need to be retired. And so over the past few months, I have been collecting items that I wanted to share with you today. However, the refresh or the new in pieces are not what's most important in today's video. What actually is most important is how I style these pieces. Now, I shared with you all before that your basics were boring, sis. And I didn't want to be the one to tell you, but I felt like they were giving, birds were chirping, tumbleweed was blowing. Just a little boring, all right? And I feel like basics get a bad rap for being boring. And what I said in that video, which I will link down below, is that the basics ain't boring. You're choosing boring basics, okay? I'm just gonna have to be honest. Or dare I say, you are not styling them or accessorizing them in fun ways. And that is the inspiration that I hope you get from today's video. So with that said, I think you would love it around these parts. So go ahead and give the video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I don't want you to miss a thing. Follow me over on the socials. Your girls want to talk it on Instagram. And we be having us a good time, including also in my podcast, Justice, where we talk about toe sucking, menopause, hot flashes, system accountability, social justice. I mean, it really runs the gamut there. So you're gonna wanna tune in to Justice as well. But enough of the chit chat. Let's get started in today's video. The first basic of all basics, I'm sure everyone has one of these, but it was time for me to get a new one because my Allen Iverson vintage tee is just, it has seen better days. And so I went to H&M and grabbed a graphic tee. This one has AC/DC, as you can see. I don't even know what AC/DC song. It has AC/DC Live World Tour 79. What I love about it is the softness, y'all. Like, you know, sometimes cotton tees can be a bit rough. This almost has a authentically vintage feel to it. And I love how the wording is a bit faded. This is the type of thing that for me is a wardrobe essential or a basic because of the fact that I wear it in a myriad of ways. I dress them up, I dress them down, I wear them on the weekends. I like to put a blazer on top of them, which you will see probably in this video. It is definitely a piece that for me helps to make my style a bit more edgy or contemporary. So the way I'm wearing it in this video is to put it with a pair of high-waisted jeans. These are by a Goldie. They are called the Step Waist jeans. They're no longer available, but I will link something similar down below. I love the fact that they fit so high and they also look really good in the hips and the butt, okay? They are slim, thick, girl friendly. I decided to put my Bottega Moto jacket on top because obviously a motorcycle jacket just naturally flows and pairs very well with a graphic tee. Put on my Air Jordans, and because this has a street style vibe where it's a little bit more edgy, I decided that I could also play around with patterns, and I paired it with my Brandon Blackwood Kendrick trunk. This is a gift. I got this for the holiday season from one of my friends. She kindly shipped it over to me because she wanted to make room in her closet for something new. This is what I'm talking about. Conscious consumption. If you ain't wearing it no more, pass it on. Okay, I gladly accepted it, and it has a strap that is crossbody that I have actually inside the bag. I really like to wear this bag as a top handle bag. The Kendrick trunk is one of Brandon Blackwood's most popular bags. I think this pattern may be sold out. It's kind of in a pony hair material, and I often say to you all that leopard, especially, the same thing can be true for zebra and other animal patterns, but I'm drawn to leopard. Leopard is a neutral. It is a neutral. It is a neutral. So what that means is if you are wearing something and you're trying to figure out what you can accessorize it with to make it pop, go for a leopard. Go for a leopard. And that is the purpose that this handbag serves. And again, we're talking about wardrobe essentials and staples here. So having those types of accessories are really going to be worth their, is it their money in spades? Their weight in spades? They're good to have. They're just get you some animal print, girl. Let's move on. Now, I should say that the items in my basics refresh are across price points, okay? So we have another H&M piece, and this is just a simple striped tee. I don't know if you have noticed, but stripes have had the girls in a chokehold. They really have, including striped sweaters, Totem, Frankie Shop, etc., Dish. These things have been flying off the shelves. I'm not exactly sure why, but I knew that I was not going to pay $400 for a sweater. So alas, we are at this H&M, once again, cotton tee that is incredibly soft. And I also am thinking of spring, right? So this is a great piece to layer now and to have going into spring and summer for sure. I mean, it's a 4-season top. It's a wardrobe essential that you cannot go wrong with. And the way that I like to style stripes is to pattern mix, which you'll see in this outfit. So first, what I've done is I paired the tee with a pair of high-waisted leather shorts. These are shorts that I got, I think, Black Friday, around the Black Friday sales from ASOS. They are 100% leather. I've lost a little bit of weight, probably more like inches, and so they're bigger in the waist than they originally were, but that's okay. They're like a paper bag fit, and so I just tied the belt extra tight because it is still winter. Obviously, you could always throw this on with a pair of tights, but instead what I decided to do was put it on with a pair of high-waisted boots. These are from Schutz. You've seen them a bunch of times. They are the Mariana boots, and Schutz has them in many colors. For me, though, this is the most comfortable boot I've ever put on my feet that is in a stiletto, so she ain't going nowhere. Me and her are together, Mati. That's a long time, okay? And so what I've done to make the outfit a little bit more cold weather appropriate outside of the boots is to also put on a blazer. Now, this blazer is new in my closet. It was gifted from MM LaFleur. If you are not familiar, stay tuned. I have so much great content coming up with this brand, including I'm going to show you some pieces that are perfect for a capsule collection, etc. But I had to at least start with this blazer. This is not a sponsored video, but I had to start with this blazer because it is the softest, the most comfortable blazer I have ever put on my body. It is fully lined. It has a bit of stretch to it. It is double-breasted, and I actually got it in a size 10. Because I also knew that I wanted it to be a bit oversized. I think that was a good call because you all know how I am about proportions. And I love the fact that the blazer is long enough that it stops right about the place where the shorts also stop. So the hems are kind of symmetrical in that way. And I think that makes for a really good look as far as styling is concerned. And then I put on my retro sunnies with this. Now notice that I could have gone for black sunnies as far as the lenses are concerned, but I decided to go for the ones that have that yellow tinge to them because I feel like this is a way to make your basics more exciting, right? If you don't have to wear a monochromatic black outfit, especially if you're not playing around with textures, then don't do it. Whenever you can add a different color or a little pop, do it. And that's what I've done with the sunnies. Another pop that I've already mentioned is to pattern mix. As you can see, the blazer is a houndstooth, and I mixed it with this striped shirt. I've also put on my black Hermes Picotin. This is the larger size. I've had this for a couple years, and I love the fact that it is just a handheld bag versus having a crossbody strap. And so whenever I want to be a little bit more sophisticated, I pull that one out because I love the fact that it fits just within the crook of my arms, or I wear it handheld. And that is the second look with the striped tee as the focus. Now, the last items from H&M are these two tops. They are Bandeau style. I got it in white, and I also got it in black. This is the kind of basic that I love to wear layered this time of year, but also it's going to be really cute by itself, I think, when it comes down to the summer months with a pair of high-waisted shorts, denim, linen, etc. Just really easy pieces. Throw these in your suitcase on vacation. Throw these in your suitcase now. You don't really have to worry about them wrinkling. They have a whole bunch of stretch to them, and they have kind of like a bustier feel to it with this piping that's right in the front. And I feel like with or without a bra, it looks really, really nice because it shows off all of this. Give them some clavicle, okay? We like that clavicle moment, that décolletage moment all up in here. All up in here, we want to have that open and present and accounted for. Now, I'm going to put this on with my new Dior kimono that I got from The Real when I was in LA filming for Access Hollywood. Now, I think I got a great deal on this kimono. It is a Dior piece. It is hand woven. It is absolutely, absolutely stunning. I don't feel like the true grandeur comes across on camera between the fit, the style, but also the weaving. Chef's kiss. I will have this forever ever. She will be passed on, an archival piece for sure, okay? And so the way I wanted to style it was to put on the black bandeau top and to also put it on with a pair of high-waisted faux leather pants, also from LaFleur. And this is another piece by the brand that is incredibly comfortable. I'm a faux leather gal, okay? A faux leather fiend. I have quite a bit of pieces of faux leather in my closet, most from fast fashion brands, but I have to say that these are the softest that I have ever had the chance to feel on my body. They have a slight boot cut to them, and then let me show you the inside, which has this microfiber lining, which makes them so soft on your body. And the other thing that LaFleur does well is they make things with different heights in mind, which I think is absolutely fantastic. And so, if you are on the more petite side, can you see that? You simply snap on both sides and you automatically have pants that have a new and shorter hemline. That's so easy to do until I don't understand why more brands don't do it. I mean, it makes people's lives so easy. And for me, it's great because I'm so tall. That means I can wear things that are regular length because they have been fitted for people of multiple heights. So we'll talk about these a little bit more in just a second, but I had to sing their praises now. Let's go through the rest of the outfit. I actually have pictures here. So I decided that because the kimono was oversized, that I did not want to do a boot, especially because of where the pants hit. And so what I decided to do was put on my YSL fur mules. These made my most used pieces list of 2022. That's not going to change in the year of our Lord AD 2023. Okay, we are rocking and rolling. We are locked and loaded with these right here. Especially because what they did was add another element of texture to the outfit because I am wearing all black underneath, as you can see. Okay, the only pop of color is in the kimono. And so another pro tip when it comes down to wearing your essentials is to add as much texture as possible, as we did previously with the Brandon Blackwood pony hair bag. Okay, but for the bag here, I am wearing my Valentino vanity bag. I am a big fan of this style of bag. I've been looking at it in many different designers because it's just something that I think is so quirky and fun. No, your phone does not fit into it. Oh well, put it in bae pocket. Okay, better yet, tell them you can't be reached. You out, you about, you down on U Street, you at the bar, you having you a good time. Who needs to reach you? Who needs to reach you? If it's an emergency, tell them to beep you 911. Get a pager, have them to beep you. 911, call me on my cell phone, I'll call you back. Bring pagers back, okay? Because here's the problem. Having a cellular device makes you think that you can have immediate access to me, and that is not what my cell phone is for. I'm sorry, it's not. People got the game mixed up. Just because I have my phone does not mean that you should have immediate access to me. Beat me. Page me, and if I like you, you will have a series of codes at 143. I love you. I remember that. You have a special code. What I'm trying to say is, don't worry about your phone with the micro bag. I am a big fan of what Cassie Thorpe calls the TBE, tiny bag energy, and I think it made this outfit even more interesting because the kimono is so oversized. Also threw on a pair of cat eye sunnies. These are from Lisbon, and that is the look with the first bandeau top. And the second look is just easy peasy. Easy peasy. We all can do this one, okay? And that is to put a blazer with the bandeau top. The blazer is really the standout piece here, but I also want to just point out how a top like this can be so incredibly versatile. So I put on the MM LaFleur blazer once again. Obviously, you know it's something that's going to look great with a pair of denim. These are from Veronica Beard. They have actually a slight like a straight leg to them, not quite skinny jeans, which I love even more when I do what I do here, which is to tuck them into a pair of Western boots, because I think that extra kind of like volume down below makes the outfit look a lot more contemporary, okay? The Western boots are from Zara. The girls went up for these. I heard they came back into stock. So if I can, I will link them down below. But they are one of my favorite pieces in my wardrobe currently. And if you all don't know this already, I am from the South. I'm a Florida girl through and through. I grew up not even owning a coat, not even owning a pair of boots, okay? I purchased these things for the first time when I moved to the Northeast. As a result, this time of year is not my favorite season for getting dressed. However, having key pieces that excite you, like these boots, the one and not the two, and I feel like the flame and how that pattern juxtaposes with the blazer does something really cool. And once again, it enlivens the basics that I am showing you here, okay? Now you are about to gag with this next piece. Secure the edges. And if you don't want to, I suggest you have a fire extinguisher nearby, because they shall be torched, flamed. It is a very, very high-waisted maxi skirt from Icon, a black-owned brand. Chris, the founder, sis, we love you. We also love the good sister known as Maxi for putting us on, because I don't think I've ever purchased something so quickly from YouTube than I did this. And because the brand has excellent customer service, I ordered it, I think, on a Monday, and I had it by Wednesday. No cap. Okay. Maxi skirts are definitely trending, which is very interesting, right? Mini or micro skirts are trending, and so are maxi length skirts. And the way that this fits my body, I got it in a size small because Jeranika recommended going down a size. Highly recommended. But here's the thing, I'm a small and nothing because I'm slim thick, okay? But what Chris understands is that we, the people, may be slim in the waist, but that don't mean we not thick in the hips. And my God, today, do you see? The shape is shaping, the silhouette is, it's on another level. I am, what did Nene Leak say? Girl, it's a white refrigerator. I am shocked, in tears almost, honey. I'm in tears almost how good this looks for no reason. Didn't nobody ask for it, but we're here now. And so let me just say this, when something is so high-waisted as this is, I feel like with the top, you want to think of proportions, as I always say. And I also feel like the skirt is almost the top because it fits so high. So you didn't have to do a lot with this. And I decided to go ahead and pop on a black bra from Understance, and to also put on my sheer top from Styland. We love this piece for moments just as this, because she gonna stunt. She may not come when you want her, but that thing is going to be there right on time every single time. It's not an everyday piece for me, but I feel like when it's time to pull her out, she understands the assignment. Then all I needed to do was put on a little pair of Barely There sandals. These are from Express. They're patent leather. They have a flower on the side, so if I am walking and you get a little peek, because the skirt has a high slit in the back, you see that flower detail down there on the bottom. Threw on, also from Express, my sequined bag. This ain't giving high fashion, honey. And let me just say, if I was going out to dinner, put a blazer around my shoulders. I just am so excited by this. I cannot wait to pull this thing out for Fashion Week. Again, your basics are boring because you're choosing boring basics, okay? We got to go back to the fundamental principle. For me, this is a basic item. At the end of the day, It is a black high-waisted skirt. There are too many ways that I could wear this to count. But between the height of the skirt and where it hits, the proportions of it, the slit up the back, it's interesting, it's fun, it is edgy. I could wear this with a pair of cowboy boots, Western boots, those Western flame boots. Eat. The Mariana boots that I wore in one of the first outfits, a black boot, faux crocodile, okay? A colored boot. We could do so many different things. I would recommend something that has a point, however, because the skirt is so long. But we could do so many things. And then if we really... Girl, what if I put on that daggone graphic tee and tied that thing in a knot? And then just threw that moto jacket over my shoulders and put on a pair of Western boots? Let me get out of here. I'm not doing this with y'all today. Because I know you see the vision. Chris, we love you if I haven't said that already. Thank you for blessing us with this skirt. Now I have two more basics to go, and these are going to be pants. First up are this pair of utility pants that I got from ASOS. I showed these to you all in Vlogmas, and I told you that they were super duper long. We did a whole styling segment together. Finally got them back from the tailor, y'all. And I don't know if you'll be able to see here, but what I actually did was have them to take them in very slightly on the bottom and around the ankle, as well as hem them. And the reason I did that, y'all, is because I wanted them to almost have a balloon-like effect, and they knocked it out the park. I mean, they gave me the exact silhouette that I wanted. And so I put the pants on with a trench coat. This one is old. It's from Awake Mode. It is very fitted on me, and so I tend to wear it more as a top than a traditional trench, okay? I love this piece. I got it from a little boutique in Dallas, I think, called 579, if I'm not mistaken. They have one of the most amazing contemporary buys of any boutique I have ever visited in this country. The only thing that might parallel it is something like the Webster, which has a few locations, or Sherry McMullen's boutique, McMullen out in Oakland. Otherwise, nobody can see. Is it 579? Because, girl, that's the store from, girl, 579 is the store from back in the day when we was in high school. I done took us back. Not 57, 4510. Alright, let me go. Okay, I promise you what I'm not doing is this with y'all today. Okay, 4510 has great pieces, great contemporary designers. You can find everything from Dries to Jacquemus to Awake Mode, which is what this brand is the point that I was trying to share with you all, okay? But back to Jeranika Macia. She styled something very similar to this in a video recently, and I was like, ooh, I have a pair of utility pants that I just got out the cleaners, that I just got from being tailored, and I put it on with my own style of a trench, and I feel like it just really worked here. It's one of my favorite outfits in this entire video, principally because I am wearing these basic pieces in a brand new way for me, for sure. It is the movement of the trench. It is the balloon shape of the pants. Do not be afraid, you all, to get your pieces tailored, to get them altered. Something like what I did here, getting them hemmed and taken in slightly on the bottom, is so easy for a seamstress or a tailor to be able to do. So don't be afraid of doing that. I think it may have cost me like 30 bucks to have a pair of custom pants, and these are from ASOS, I should say. For accessories for this, I am wearing a bag by Adolfo Dominguez. You all would have seen this probably in my fall haul video. It is chocolate brown, and I have it just for moments like this. It's my only chocolate brown handbag, and I think it looks really good with the shoes. It is a pair of booties by Schutz, and I wanted to bring in a bit of gold with the aviators from Lulu's. And the last basic is a pair of trousers. They are like a tuxedo style with the tuxedo stripe, as you can see. And here's the fun part about them, though. They almost have a tailored like jogging pant fit, because of the elastic in the waist and the drawstring. They are wide leg on the bottom. These are from Sandro. They are made from viscose and wool. As you know, viscose, or I've shared before, I should say, that viscose is derived. It's a man-made material, but it's derived from a natural fabric. And so I try to go for as many natural fabrics as I can with these types of pieces, you all, because they tend to get so much wear. I have two other pair of black pants. One of them needed to be retired. It was a Zara pair that I had for probably about 5 years, and I knew I didn't have anything with this silhouette, and so I was willing to pay what ended up being a premium, because Sandro is one of those contemporary brands that's not as expensive as the heritage houses, but it's definitely not H&M prices. And there were just these small details like the waistband being elastic, and also this stripe down the side that I just had to have. And I picked these up from the Sandro store out in LA, I think in November, and they just kind of sat in my closet, you all, because I did need to get the hem taken down on them. They were a bit shorter than I wanted them to be, and I'll show you why with the outfit, because I wanted to wear them with a pair of boots. And look at this fit. Is it not me? It's so me. You know how you see something or you put something together and you're like, God dang. Like, as an individual, in the way that I see my style, this is it. Okay, it's a little edgy, it's sophisticated. I feel like I'm about to go ride a motorcycle, but at the same time give a lecture, a TED talk. You know what I mean? Like down at the protest, but then put on a red lip and you go to dinner. Like it's all the things into one. That is politics and fashion as a brand. Okay, so let's break this thing right here down. I am wearing a turtleneck, black turtleneck. This one is from And Other Stories. Also another great wardrobe basic. I'm wearing on top of that a button-down shirt. The shirt is sheer. It is from the Ballet. You all have seen this. We sold this thing out. It came back. We sold it out again. Okay, but any obviously white button-down top would do. We all have white button-down tops. And I'm wearing the moto jacket, which you all see all the time. You've also already seen, I believe, in this video, in the first outfit, by Bottega. Now, let me just say this. It is rare that you see me actually put my arms in this jacket. And that is for two reasons. Number one, I just tend to love that caped blazer, caped jacket silhouette in general. I think it makes things look very sophisticated. But number two, it's because it is a crop jacket. And I think we have to be very mindful of how we wear cropped pieces. Because the pants are high-waisted, and because the pants are wide leg, I feel like this crop silhouette works up top. Listen to me good. It works because we're slim up top, we're wide on the bottom, okay? It would not work if we were slim from top to bottom. It would be giving Paris Hilton, Nicole Richie, 99 and 2000. That's what that slim silhouette top to bottom would do for us. We're not gonna do that. We're not touch your neighbor, touch and agree. We're not doing that anymore, okay? And so this juxtaposition, I believe, worked and also made me feel a bit better about putting on this pair of Western boots. Yes, these are the Zara cowboy boots. You can't see the flame, but the slight shine on them, I feel like does something really great to this outfit, which otherwise is just a black and white outfit with a little pop of gold, right? Again, we got to add a bit of texture. We have to juxtapose something with the flatness that black can bring. Again, because the outfit is black and white, I decided I wanted to put back on those retro aviators because of the yellow lens to give something different as far as a little pop is concerned to the colors. And then what I did, which I also think is very unexpected, is I went for a clutch instead of a traditional handbag here. And specifically, I went for my Bottega gold clutch. And this gold clutch really works because of the gold in the jacket. I think it brings the outfit a bit more of a feminine twist. It softens it up because otherwise it could read as super masculine, which I don't have a problem with, but I do like the juxtaposition of both. So it's a very men's wear inspired look, and the bag is what I think softens it up. And that is it for today's video, good people. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being part of the tribe and for telling me down in the comments so often about how important this message is for you of being able to shop your wardrobe and also to shop with intention. It is one of the things that I think is so important for me as far as being a content creator and sharing videos here with you on YouTube, is that we don't have to spend a whole lot in our wardrobes to get a lot of mileage out of them. For me, it is always about cost per wear and most often quality over quantity. But y'all already knew that, especially if you were not new around these parts. Make sure you are following me over on Instagram and on TikTok at Politics and Fashion, that you are subscribed to my channel, that you are tuned in to my new podcast, Justice, and that you are also part of the Politics and Fashion private community. We would love to have you. In the meantime, I will see you good people across the internet. Peace.